Hola amigos, oli 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 oli, soy yo Marquisha. It is me Marquisha from Keisha Be Traveling. If you guys are new here, I have been living in Mexico for almost 3 years, guys. For almost 3 years. And 2 years ago, I launched this vlog when I was traveling around Mexico to immerse in Spanish. So I wanted to shoot this video just to catch you guys up to speed. I know not all of you are watching like every single episode, so I want to catch you up to speed on like what's been happening in life and also to talk about like the direction we're going for 2026. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for being a part of my journey. Muchísimas gracias, 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 gracias. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, like every single comment, every single view, every single like. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my journey. Thank you guys for being like invested in my story, wanting to know more about me, and for like supporting me here on YouTube. Like it really means the world to me that you guys are here. I've been going lives and doing a lot of lives. I think I'm going to be going that direction more in 2026. So you guys are showing up to my lives, asking the right questions. There's so many of you excited to learn Spanish, to get your Mexican residency, and it just makes me really, really happy. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all of your support and all the love you show me every single day on this channel. So for those of you who are new here, let me reintroduce myself. So I'm Marquisha. I've been living in Mexico for 3 years. I'm a legal Mexican resident, and I came to Mexico to perfect my Spanish. So for those of you who do not know, I majored in Spanish in undergrad. I went to Madrid for 1 year. I fully immersed in Spanish, so I did not speak English for an entire year. And that's how I initially developed fluency in Spanish. And then I went about 16 years without using that Spanish. And with Spanish, you use it or you lose it. So I lost a lot of it, and I came to Mexico to rebuild that 3 years ago. So in Mexico, I'm living my life where I am immersed in Spanish, right? I am typically only speaking English when the other person I'm speaking to is not able to speak to me in Spanish. Otherwise, my entire existence is happening in Spanish. So if you want to know more about like how I structure my life, watch my video, how I became fluent in Spanish, and that's going to break down to you how I live my life to get to this level of fluency. So as I mentioned, I have a bachelor's degree in Spanish and in psychology. And I also have a master's degree from Harvard University. So I went to Harvard University, I studied education policy and management, and I spent a lot of years working as a researcher as well as an education administrator for school districts, where I was teaching and coaching school principals, teachers, administrators, and so forth for years and years and years. But my overall passion is Spanish. Like I have been doing this for about 16 years at this point in terms of this journey through Spanish. I have really been excited about, you guys being so interested in learning Spanish. I feel like once I got to Mexico City, I'm seeing all these comments. You guys are excited to learn, and it makes me so, so, so excited. I'm super excited that you guys are interested in learning Spanish and joining me on this journey to fluency in Spanish. So I'm offering a couple options for you this year. So one of them is Spanglish con Keisha. So I've already launched this. So this is for people who are interested in practicing to speak Spanish, right? If you want some opportunities to just talk and practice and, form some sentences, I can guide you through that. So I've already launched that already, and I've been having so much fun with some of you guys. Shout out to Michelle. And I'll share a clip from that where I'll show you what that can look like. This will be tailored to people based on their levels. So, you'll get a different set of questions and a different experience if you're a beginner versus if you're intermediate versus if you're advanced. So if you're looking to level up your Spanish this year and you want to work with me, I'm going to put the link below so you can go ahead and sign up for your session. And again, I have a bachelor's degree in Spanish.
So now I say estoy.
Soy.
Soy. Okay, I keep
Yeah.
getting mixed up
With
between
serve and
es-
estar.
yes, soy
It,
like yes, ser and estar. Okay, I have to write that down. So I need to practice between ser
and
and
estar. Yeah.
estar.
So soy is more things that are like more permanent, like so when you're talking about things like where you're from, soy de Queens.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Mm-hmm.
job, soy una enfermera. Estar are more like temporary, like, like how are you feeling right now? I am okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
am fine, So
Soy una trabajadora social.
yeah. And in Spanish, you don't even need the una. You could just say soy trabajadora
Soy
social.
trabajadora social. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
The other thing I'm really excited about is my Mexico relocation consultation. So a lot of you guys have been reaching out to me and asking me questions about how to move to Mexico. I've done a couple of videos where I have shared my own experience going through the Mexican residency process the first time around. I've also shared videos showing what it's like to renew your Mexican residency for 3 years. I've also done a tutorial on how to do that renewal on your own, as well as sharing videos about like tips and things to avoid so you do not lose your Mexican residency. I've also launched my Mexican residency relocation consultation. So if you're thinking about moving, you're feeling overwhelmed, you don't know where to start, and you need some support, I am here to help you with that. I have been working with folks so far and helping them through the process and making it as seamless as possible. So if you want someone who's been through it multiple times with a facilitator as well as on their own, and you need some guidance on where to start and you're feeling overwhelmed, reach out to me. I also have a link available below that you can use to sign up for your session. Safety, like it is the place I probably felt the least safe. No,
Really? I didn't know that.
like
Wow.
I feel like people hype it up and they're like, you have to go. And I did a walk-in tour of their center when I was there, and that was what scared me. Like that place was so rough. Like even the tour
Oh,
guide,
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
like even the tour guide is like, don't take out your phone. Like, he is scaring us. I also want to share about my Playa del Carmen recommendations guides. So guys, at this point, I literally get about 2 messages per week from people asking to hang out. Like literally, I'm coming to Mexico next week. I'm coming. What should I do? Where should I stay? And I've been answering these questions at this point, literally for 2 years, 3 years actually, because I was a TikToker for 1 year before I moved into YouTube. So I've put together a Playa del Carmen recommendation guide. And this guide has pretty much every single question anybody has asked me over the last 3 years, right? Where to stay, like accommodations for hotels, Airbnbs, beach clubs, where to dance bachata and salsa, where to, what tours to go on, what beaches to go to, where to get tacos, where to get Mexican food, best restaurants, best coffee shops, where to work. Pretty much everything that people have asked me, I have put in this guide. It's 17 pages long, and it is absolutely worth it. So that is available for purchase as well. I have the link below. So if you're coming to Playa del Carmen and you want to experience it the way I experience it, I definitely have all the recommendations for you. I am not currently living in Playa del Carmen, so I'm unable to hang out. I get a lot of outreach as well for people wanting to hang out. I am offering like a limited amount of like Café con Keisha sessions. So if you want to hang out and grab a coffee and talk, you can also book with me to do that, because at this point I am literally getting outreach so much, and I wish I could hang out with each and every one of you, but my time is like very, very limited here between vlogging and working and gymming and bachata and all the things. I also have a membership here on my channel, and shout out to my channel members, like shout out to Anthony, shout out to Marticia. Appreciate you guys. I love chatting it up with you guys. So we meet once a month. They get private videos. They kind of know what's happening live. You guys tend to find out maybe 3-4 months after the fact. But they find out live. And I have a video I'm going to share a little bit more about like what's included in that membership and what to expect. We also do these monthly chats, so we've been getting on Zoom. We've been able to just talk face to face and get to know each other. So it's been really, really nice, like getting to know you guys. And if you guys are interested in that membership, I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of that promo so you can see what is included. Hey guys, hey, it is me, Keisha from Keisha Be Traveling. I have some really excited news. So I've actually launched my membership on this channel. So I'm going to be doing a lot of members only videos. So there are going to be some behind the scenes things that are just exclusive for my members. Sign up for that membership. I'm going to be putting some exclusive behind the scenes, just private videos. I'm going to also be having like private chats, secret updates for my members. So for the people who want to go deeper and get to know a little bit more of my journey and more of that personal side, this is for you. So go ahead, I'll drop the link for that below, and you can sign up for those memberships and get exclusive access to some of my behind the scenes, more private videos. So definitely let me know, what you guys are enjoying. Are you guys enjoying the vlogs? Are you enjoying the lives? Like, are you enjoying my shorts? Let me know, if you're interested in any of these services. All right, well, thank you guys so much. I'm excited to get to know some of you guys and meet some of you guys this year, whether it be through a Mexico relocation call, whether it be through a Spanglish con Keisha session, through my Playa guide, or a Cafe con Keisha session. I'm excited to meet you guys and hang out with you guys. So thank you guys so much again. And I appreciate you for all the support, and I cannot wait to see how much we grow in 2026. Hey friends, hey, thank you guys for watching as always. If you're enjoying the content and you want to support the channel, there are a couple different ways you can support. Your donations will help me cover some of the monthly costs for maintaining storage, such as Google Photos and Google Video subscriptions, as well as my GoPro storage and Epidemic Sounds, which is what I use to get royalty-free music so that I don't get copyright strikes on these videos. So I'm gonna put a QR code up on the screen. You can go ahead and scan that. There are gonna be a couple different ways that you can support the channel. You can buy my Playa del Carmen recommendation guide. You can send me a PayPal, or you can buy me a coffee to help fuel me as I edit these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have so much Mexico City content coming your way, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and drop me some comments below, ask me questions, let me know what you're enjoying, and I'm gonna see you guys very soon in my next video.